Hello everyone, how you all doing? This is Sal, Stretford Post. How you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. Guys, welcome. Benjamin Sesko, done and dusted, is a Manchester United player. We have got the here we go. We've got the Ornstein bomber. He is finally, officially a Manchester United player, guys. Fantastic news coming out of Old Trafford. We heard earlier that Benjamin Sesko's agent has flown to Leipzig to wrap up the deal for Benjamin Sesko. A great moment, guys. Benjamin Sesko is a Manchester United player. Finally, guys, they say, we finally have got him through the door, and hopefully we will get him to Manchester this week, of course, to wrap up proceedings, guys. Absolutely brilliant news coming out. Here we go. Ornstein bomber, Benjamin Sesko, a Manchester United player, guys. Just been announced, literally seconds. Here we go. Benjamin Sesko to Manchester United. Here we go. Agreement to club reached with RB Leipzig for 76.5 million euros plus 8.5 million on add-ons. Sesko agreed terms until 2030. Sesko made it clear on Tuesday that he wanted Manchester United. Deal now is a reality. New striker for Ruben Amorim. Fantastic, guys. Absolutely brilliant. We got it through the door. We've done it. Great. We've got the striker situation sorted. We can move on now into other parts of the pitch. Guys, it's gonna be brilliant. It's gonna be brilliant. If we can finally get a midfielder as well, if we can get a defender as well, and a right wing back, that'd be absolutely fantastic, guys. But Benjamin Sesko is a Manchester United player, as announced by Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano. Done and dusted, guys. Fantastic news coming out this evening. Of course, I didn't think, to be honest, it would be done tonight on a Sunday, but it has. It looks like they wanted to rush the deal through the door, get the deal done quickly. And you know what? That is great for Manchester United, of course. Really pleased that we got this deal done. And hopefully, you know what? We move on to other players as well, guys. Absolutely brilliant news. Of course, guys, thank you so much for joining me, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video, guys. If you guys can do that for me, absolutely fantastic. We got a new signing. We got a new striker, guys. Benjamin Sesko is Manchester United striker. Now it's done. It's done and dusted, guys. That is how it is. Fantastic. Benjamin Sesko will play for Manchester United next season, guys. As expected, of course, some may say, but it is brilliant that, you know what, we got it done early, guys. So that means he can quite possibly feature in the game again. Mate, I don't think he will, to be honest. But then again, he's got to do his medical, hasn't he? Got to do his medical. Will he feature against Fiorentina? It remains to be seen. I don't think so, but I think that it'll probably be announced at Fiorentina, probably unveiled at the Fiorentina game, guys. I think so, which would be lovely, of course. And he could be ready for the Arsenal game. The only issue is he won't have any game time. He won't have any match fitness and stuff like that. So obviously that will be an issue, guys. That is an issue, of course, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome everyone to the stream. I hope you're all doing blessed, guys. I hope you're doing good, guys. Be good to see you. Get in, boys. Get in. Big up, Jamie. How you doing? Come on, Common Pence. What's going on, my friend? Sal, I was told it was today. Yeah, definitely. It was always going to be. My source hit on the money. At the end of, is it official? It's official, Giselle. Yeah, absolutely. It was obviously going to be today or tomorrow, Jamie. You don't need a rocket scientist or a source to know that. It's official. I was told it was coming today. Guys, I did say today or tomorrow. It's this morning, Jamie. If you listen, forget about the keeper. Last priority for me. Go for Baleba and get the deal done. Please, we might need this goalkeeper, Onana, in regards to he is persuading the likes of Baleba to come to Manchester United at the end of the day. So it is agent Onana at the end of the day, guys. Absolutely. Shogun of Harlem, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you, of course. Good afternoon, Sal. It was great news. Absolutely great news. Brilliant news. Absolutely brilliant news, of course, guys. Guys, good evening. Big up, Gray. Excellent news, brother. Big up yourself. Hope you're doing well. Sal, is there any news about Baleba? Nothing at the moment, guys. I'm going to bring it into the next show, of course. Big up, Chow. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Have a plan B if they can't land Baleba. Big up, my friend. Hope you're doing well. We get signings around kit launches, guys. We've been doing it for 12 to 8 years. And big up, Grayer. Sorry, Grayer. Big up, Grayer, by the way. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to smash the like on the video. Really important, guys. Get the likes up and stuff like that. Yeah, I mentioned this morning. I mentioned it that it might be today. It might be tomorrow. It's no rocket science. You don't need to hide that from anyone. That is absolutely gonna be, isn't it? It's nothing to, guys, nothing which is beyond the realms of possibility. Sal, is there any news about Belabor? We'll get into that, guys. It's about Sesko, guys. Sesko will sign for Manchester United, put pen to paper on a deal until 2030, guys. As I stated early on, the deal will be 76.5 million plus 8.5 million, guys, on add-ons. So yeah, well over 80 million, of course, well over 80 million. You're looking at the moment, 84 million euros, guys. That is how much it's coming to. So as we spoke about yesterday, I did say yesterday in yesterday's show that it is 5 million more than Man United had envisioned. I did say that yesterday, of course, 5 million more than Manchester United had envisioned. Absolutely. We get the signings around kit. Yeah, absolutely. I believe that as well. It's quite obvious, isn't it, mate? It's quite obvious Man United have put it on their website, guys. There's nothing special about it, of course, that you're going to predict. At the end of the day. Good afternoon, Sal. Great news. Absolutely awesome. Big up, my friend. Big up. Ephraim, Sal, do you know something about 100 million? Big up, Ephraim. I will speak about that very soon. Jesus, said it again today. Again, Jesus, goodness, Jamie, be quiet, man. There's sources and stuff like that. It's written on the Man United website. 12th is going to be at Old Trafford. It's basically written there, mate. We had yesterday, or my sources. Your sources is mayonnaise and bloody mustard, mate. Pal, well done, Man United. I don't know why my Newcastle reps were still hoovering and the fans kept saying they haven't been rejected. Sesko, absolutely. Big up, Pell. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, man. Common Pence, absolutely. Big up. The energy next weekend will be like, I hope so, mate, because I actually don't think that he will play. I don't think he will play against Arsenal, unfortunately. I think that at the very most, he'd probably be on the bench. At the very most, he'd probably be on the bench, in my opinion. Big up, Davidson. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Really good to see you. Good to see you, of course. Great news coming out of Old Trafford, of course. Benja says there's already agreed personal terms are agreeing Leipzig to sell him. Absolutely. Big up, Lucky Singh. We know it is written by a rumor by Fabrizio Romano. It is rocket science, Nick. Big up, Nick. It is not rocket science. Definitely not. Today or tomorrow. Blind Sports News. Absolutely. Sal, list the current best 11 you would field right now. Look, you know what? I'm not going to say it. As I said, I'm not going to say it until the day before the Arsenal game. That's when I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it a day before the Arsenal game. I'm going to give you my predictions, everything. I'm going to do a prediction show, guys. So watch out for that one, of course. Jeff, hi, Sal. News about a new goalkeeper too. Obviously, Paris Saint-Germain have signed Chevalier. So that means that Donnarumma will not sign a new contract at PSG. What does that mean? Can Manchester United get Donnarumma? He's not going to sign a new contract. PSG will not offer him a new contract, guys. So very, very interesting that. Very, very interesting, of course, guys. Absolutely. We're going to read some more news in regards to Fabrizio Romano, guys. We're going to read some more news. Let's go, guys. Absolutely. Let's go. We're going to read some more news. Let's read this out. Coming up now. So let's read this. Here we go, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so 76.5 million plus 8.5 million on add-ons. Agreed to 2030, guys. Brilliant news, of course. The add-ons for Benjamin Sesko deal will be very easy to reach, as RB Leipzig wanted. So that is something that we brought into the show over this last week, that the add-ons will be very easy to reach, which is very important, obviously, for RB Leipzig, because I do believe that Newcastle's add-ons, their incentives weren't as good. Absolutely. Stephen Maguire, big up, need to get rid of Sancho and ASAP. Absolutely agree with that. Big up, my friend. Big up, of course. Common Pence. He may not play, Sal, but Arsenal first game at home, we are going to make a statement. I hope so, Common Pence. I really do hope so. Massive game against Arsenal. Obviously, well, listen, we only got a week left, haven't we? Just over a week left. It is going thick and fast. Time has gone really fast. Where has the time gone? But at least we'll have Sesko at the club, which is very, very great. It's good. He might even be on the bench, of course, which will be lovely, of course, guys. Absolutely. Look, at the end of the day, the decision for the transfer was always going to be today or tomorrow. I believed it would have been tomorrow, but it does look like that RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko's agent flew out to Leipzig today to wrap up the deal. And when I heard that his agent went to Leipzig, I kind of expected that this was going to happen very, very soon, guys, of course. Lanzo, what's going on, my friend? Like I said, we have been so far from no messing with the bids. Absolutely. So far, so good. So far, so good. Obviously, if Manchester United managed to get a belabor through the door, that'd be absolutely brilliant, of course, guys. We're going to speak about that later on, of course, guys. But yeah, if they managed to get a belabor through the door, that'd be absolutely fantastic. It would really, really be great, of course, guys. But yes, as expected, of course, Benjamin Sesko is a Manchester United player. It's not rocket science, guys. It was going to happen. It was 95%, but obviously we couldn't announce it until it's done officially, guys. No one has the insights apart from the agent, Fabrizio Romano and Ornstein, unless you have those connects, then, and that is it at the end of the day, guys. Juventus journalists coming in for you be wary of that, of course. Absolutely. With Garnacho being discussed with Chelsea, who knows what surprises announcements we are in for. We're gonna have to wait and see, guys. I'm not gonna absolutely delve into that right now, but obviously I want to talk about Benjamin Sesko. What a signing that is, guys. A very, very good signing for Manchester United. I mean, obviously, if we get more players, if we get a Carlos Baleba through the door, someone of that ilk, it'll be absolutely fantastic, you know. It is going to be difficult to get any other deals in regards to that deal because obviously it is very expensive. The price tag on a player is astronomical, of course, guys. We have to obviously look in that. Good morning, afternoon, evening. This is a massive Noah Baleba. We are cooking. Absolutely, David. Big up, David. How you doing? Gladiator King, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Brilliant transfer window we're having. I wouldn't say brilliant. We got 3 players in. Man United need a lot more. This is good so far, so good for me. At the moment, I would put it about a 75%. If Man United get a Baleba, I mean, at the end of the day, it's pushing 10 if they do that, because that would be an unbelievable transfer window. Baleba is very important for Manchester United and a goalkeeper, to be honest with you. To get a goalkeeper as well, to get him in, that would be a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's good. It's good, I would say. I'm content at the moment. And I would ask you the question, at the end of last season, if you were told that you have Mbeumo, Cunha, and Sesko up front, would you be happy with that? Be honest with us. Be honest with yourself. Would you be happy with that? Would you say, or would you not believe me? Stephen, why shouldn't he play versus Arsenal? United need to go out all out to try and get top 8. Stephen, the reason is because you can risk injury, mate, especially when you haven't had training. You haven't had, I don't know if you played football before. I've done a lot of sports in my life, guys, semi-professional. So what I would say is that you need match fitness, number one. You need fitness, number one. You need match fitness, number 2. There's 2 things there that you need. You can't just dive into the Premier League like that. As I said, he'll play probably from the bench if we are lucky. He will do that. Obviously, we got the game against Fiorentina on the 9th. Can he make that game? If he makes that game, it will give him a bigger chance to play against Arsenal. Of course, we need the players in. Of course, we need them in quickly. Obviously, we do. That's absolutely nailed on that we need them in. But we have to also be careful, guys, because he hasn't played any football for quite a while now since last season. Of course, guys, absolutely. Lanzel, I'm thinking we do a quick Sal's now. Hopefully, big up Sal. Big up my friend. Big up Lanzel. We have top 4, front 3. I think it is a possibility. I would say if Man United managed to get a Baleba through the door, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna bring that into the Chatterbox in a bit, guys. But yeah, look, you know, I hope we do get that deal over the line. I hope we can get another couple of signings over the line as well, because it's what we need. We do need that at the end of the day, guys. Absolutely. Come on, Baleba, next, please. Come on, mate. Absolutely. Big up, Kevin. If not Baleba, we could do with Højlund. Look, guys, at the end of the day, what I would say, guys, in regards to Carlos Baleba, I would say that, you know, it would be a monumental signing if Manchester United managed to do that signing. If Manchester United managed to get Carlos Baleba in, it would be a monumental time for being a Man United fan at the end of the day. What a player he is. What a player, you know, he will be. You know, so that's what I would say at the end of the day, guys. Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see. Let's see what happens. Sesko is through the door. Sesko will play for Manchester United next season, guys. So obviously very excited about this, and we are moving pretty quickly and pretty fast, guys. Absolutely, which I like, of course, about Manchester United, of course, guys. Absolutely. Want Sesko to complete medical tests and sign on Friday. So basically, that is tomorrow, isn't it? Tomorrow he will sign. Friday. Yeah, that is Friday. That is tomorrow. So basically, Sesko will sign, put pen to paper, do his medical, everything be ready by tomorrow. And it will be unveiled at the Fiorentina game on Saturday, guys. Absolutely brilliant. So that is how it's going to be, guys. And we'll be doing a live watch along for that. So make sure you join me for that, guys. It'll be absolutely brilliant to see you guys on board, of course. Absolutely. Good to see you. Good to see you there, of course. Comment Pence. The combination for the front three looked dangerous. This team isn't built around one player. This could be Bruno's last season. It could be. It could be. I mean, obviously, there was rumours about Bruno staying at Manchester United for another few years. I mean, I heard that a week ago or something like that he could possibly stay beyond a year. And I don't know about that. I think Man United need to move on. I personally, a common pence, I would have moved on this year. I would have moved on this season. I would have moved on now, but obviously, because obviously what's going on with Manchester United at the moment, in regards to finances and stuff like that. But you know what? One more season, and let's see what he can do. He might play better with better players around him. You never know with the likes of Sesko and stuff like that. Absolutely. Jeff, United preseason is probably still need to get rid of the formation. Absolutely. Still need to get the right formation. Look, at the end of the day, the formation is good. The problem is that the players couldn't play the formation. Now we're starting to build a team that can. And you're going to see that formation thrive. Let me tell you that right now. I know about football, and this formation will work, yeah? If we get the right players with it. And I've seen what it can do. I've seen what Ruben Amorim can do with this formation. I've seen what can go on with this formation, of course, guys. Absolutely. So, fingers crossed anyway. Not going to get overly giddy. Ruben would not rush him in after him on the bench, and we can play Xerxes. Absolutely. This is the thing. Obviously, we're very excited. I want him to play right now. Of course, we all do. I want him to play against Fiorentina. Obviously, he's going to only sign his documents tomorrow, so I doubt he'll be ready for the Fiorentina game, of course. But, I would love him to play against us. You never know in football. Look, you never know. What I would say it would represent a risk for Ruben Amorim to play him straight away, but he will have a week of training. That is on his side, of course. Absolutely. Happy with the front three. Now get Baleba. Absolutely. Big up, Chow. Good to see you, of course. Cunha and Mbeumo and Sesko all scoring in their debut down in Arsenal goals would be an absolute cinema. They are crap against Villarreal. I saw them against Villarreal. Gladiator King, absolutely poor. I've seen them over the last couple of games against Tottenham and Villarreal. They were absolutely poor. So what I would say in regards to that is, I hope we catch them at the right time. I hope we catch Arsenal at the right time. They're having a bad time at the moment. And a lot of people are saying that this could be Arsenal's worst season in years. This could be Arsenal's worst season under Arteta. Let me just see this, guys. Benjamin Sesko will fly to Manchester already tonight. Yeah, he's already flying to Manchester tonight. So that's great. He's going to be in Manchester tonight. Of course, guys, absolutely brilliant. He will be in Manchester tonight. So he will be signing his documents tomorrow, of course, guys. Absolutely. He will be signing his documents tomorrow. Now, guys, look, what I would say is that Carlos Baleba. Now, I'm going to bring this in to show Baleba. Obviously, if Baleba comes to Manchester United, that'd be absolutely fantastic. This window would be absolutely epic. It would be epic, and it'd probably be our best window in a number of years, guys. It probably would be, if you're thinking about it like that. It probably would be an amazing window if we managed to do that, of course. But what I would say is that, we have to be calm. Obviously, Sesko's through the door now, and we hope that we can get another couple of signings in, a goalkeeper and Baleba. Imagine this scenario. We get Donnarumma and we get Baleba as well as Sesko. That is a 10 out of 10 window for me. Obviously, I would like a right wing back, but unfortunately, I don't think we can get it, of course. Jeff, I do think Xerxes is going to surprise a lot of us with Sesko, Cunha, and Mbeumo. It just can't uplift the spirit of the guys. Big up, Jeff. Absolutely. It will uplift a lot. And I think this season is going to be a good feeling about the start of this season. I really do feel that there's going to be a good feel, a good vibe about this season. Of course, I can't wait for it. Kazi. Good afternoon, everyone. Sesko incoming. Let's go. Come on, Kazi. I can't wait for it. Of course. We will be playing for Man United next season. Fantastic signing. Mbeumo says and Cunha, Ahmad, Dorgu provide similarities in the build-up. Bruno's hot potato football era should phase out now. Look, at the end of the day, Common Pence, I don't disagree with you, mate. I agree. I mean, I have said it, but obviously we have who we have. It is what it is. We have to cope with him for now. And obviously, we have to have Bruno Fernandes at this football club for now. What happens next season is all up in the air, of course. We have to wait and see what happens next season. But you know what? I hope that, he fits into this squad and we get Baleba. My only concern about Baleba is his attacking prowesses are underestimated. He is a very attacking player. People don't know this about Baleba, but he is a very attacking player. He's not so much your tackling sort of track back sort of player. He's a very attacking, dominant, sort of number 8 type of player. Could he play with Bruno? With his ill discipline, with Bruno's ill discipline, could he play with Bruno? It does remain to be seen, of course, guys. Absolutely. Sal, how much Walton cost? About the same much as Baleba, I would have thought, mate. About the same much. 60 to 70 million, easy. Gladiator, England International, of course. Gladiator, one good thing is that we are able to sign everyone who we seriously were behind. So hopefully Baleba will be up to... Look, you get this good vibe, isn't it, Gladiator? You get this good vibe about Manchester United at the moment that anyone we go for, anyone we go in for, we generally get the deal done. And this is exciting, you know. Of course, this is exciting that, you know what, whoever we go for, we generally get it done, of course, absolutely. We are going to see Amaran Ball. You will see it, absolutely, guys, absolutely. Thinking of this song for United again, guys, from Limp Bizkit, keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah, we keep rolling, rolling. I ain't heard that for ages, Jeff. Big up Limp Bizkit, of course. They're actually touring where I am, by the way. Yeah, they're actually touring. They're still touring. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant band, of course. Big up Fred Durst. Timo, if this was plan B after losing out on Europe, makes me wonder what plan A it was if we did. It is frightening, isn't it, Timo? What could have been? What could have been? Maybe what I would say, Timo, if I think about it like this, right? Maybe Manchester United have thought, you know what, we really have to go all out on this transfer window. We really do. I don't think there's many players better than Sesko. I don't think there's many players like on the level of Mbeumo and Cunha. I think these are the best players that Manchester United could have got. I think these are the best players that Man United could have got, absolutely, in my opinion. Thank you so much, Timo. Thank you for the support, my friend. Thank you very much, my guy, absolutely. The lesser we concede set pieces, the more chances we win. They've become set piece FC. That's what they are. But you know what? Once you learn about their game, once you learn about who they are as a football team, then you know how to defend against them, don't you, at the end of the day? Sal, what is the difference between Wharton and Baleba? Wharton's more defensive than Baleba. Baleba's more of a dominating midfielder who can bring the ball forward, bring the ball from the deep and bring the ball forward. Wharton is more of a dictator. I would compare Adam Wharton to the likes of Michael Carrick, for example, someone of that ilk, in my opinion. I would compare him. Wharton, in regards to Baleba, I would compare Baleba to the likes of Yaya Toure. That's who I would compare him to. Absolutely. EC, good morning. How you doing, my friend? I'll be doing well. I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel. I hope it ain't a train. Let's hope so, mate. We had this feeling last season. Let's not forget. We had this feeling last season in regards to the light at the end of the end of the tunnel, good vibes and stuff like that, of course. We had that last season, of course, guys. Do you think Rasmus is leaving? It's up in the air at the moment. It's up in the air. It does look like that Manchester United do want to explore avenues in a way to sell Rasmus Højlund. But Rasmus Højlund wants to stay. He wants to stay and fight for his place. So fair enough for Rasmus Højlund. If he wants to stay, he wants to fight for his place, then obviously, it's okay, isn't it? We see what he can do. My biggest thing would be like this, EC. I think Manchester United should prioritise selling Garnacho, Anthony, and Sancho. Those are the three players Man United should prioritize selling before they start going after, obviously, Rasmus. Because Rasmus, at least with Rasmus, he was basically available last season, always available, always gave 100%. I know there's a lot of people don't rate him, but, always gave 100%, of course. Now, guys, I was going to talk about in Chatterbox. Don't think there'll be a Chatterbox tonight, but what I would say is that I wanted to talk about in chat, but I want to talk briefly about Carlos Baleba and Manchester United. Of course, Brighton and Hove Albion want to basically offer Carlos Baleba a new contract. So they want to offer Carlos Baleba a new contract, of course, guys, absolutely. And basically vend off interest from Manchester United. That's what they want to basically do, guys. Absolutely. Little expensive deal. You have to pay for what, the good things. Absolutely. I think it's a little bit over market value, but it is okay. It's a little bit expensive, guys. But guys, absolutely brilliant news coming through. Benjamin Sesko is a Manchester United player. Fantastic news. 76 million plus 8 million in add-ons, which are very achievable. Great deal, of course. Better to have three strikers. I agree, Jeff. I absolutely agree that it is better to have three strikers. It's better to have more. There's no substitute for having a lot of strikers, of course. Absolutely, guys. But absolutely, I agree with that. There's no substitute for that, of course. No, absolutely not. But guys, don't forget, guys, I will be back later on for Chatterbox, of course. Benjamin Sesko is a Manchester United player. Bigger Ephraim and is a Manchester United player. I will be back in half an hour for Chatterbox, guys. Thank you for joining me. He has signed a 5-year contract on, how about that? 76.5 million, isn't it? Let me read this out. I'm going to read this out properly. 76.5 million. guys, absolutely. Plus 76.5 plus 8.5 million in add-ons, guys. And the 5 million will be very achievable for RB Leipzig, which made the deal very, very attractive, guys. But guys, great news. Benjamin Sesko is a Manchester United player. Very happy about that. Here we go. Done and dusted. Ornstein Bomber. It's happened. He'll be flying out to Manchester United tomorrow to do his medical, to sign the papers. Fantastic news, guys. Benjamin Sesko to Manchester United. Brilliant. 76.5 million plus 8.5 million on add-ons, guys. In a 5-year contract. He's going to be our new striker for a number of years, guys. Great news. We will see Benjamin Sesko on Saturday against Fiorentina, guys. Great, great, great news, of course. And we only can be happy, of course, guys, because there's a lot of negativity that surrounds Manchester United over the years, isn't it? And it's always good to grasp a little bit of positivity, of course, guys. Beef Bully. Sesko's landed now. I am relieved. Who those magpies think they are? Please tell me. I don't know, mate. They've gone missing. They've gone missing, Beef Bully. They gone missing. I haven't seen them for ages. They've gone missing. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, yeah. I mean, I haven't seen them for a long time, to be honest with you. But yeah, look, you know what? Yeah, let's see what happens in this transfer window. I've got Chatterbox. Don't forget, guys, join me for Chatterbox in literally half an hour, guys. I will be there or be square, guys. Lots of big news coming through in regards to that. And guys, look, just revel in the moment. We got a goal scorer at Manchester United now. Can't wait to see him play. Can't wait to see him have his debut for Man United. Hopefully, he'll get his debut against an Arsenal, of course. Confirmed he took a huge wake up to come to us. Absolutely. And this is the contrary to what TalkSport said, isn't it? They said that, oh, you know what? We're paying him money. He's only going to Man United because of money. They really do need to do their research, don't they? Ephraim, they are laughing at us before they laughing now. Absolutely, absolutely. Sesko to Man United. Here we go. Come on, Kazi. Big up, Kazi. Here, Hoyland shouldn't leave. Yeah, I mean, let's wait and see. There's a lot more players at Man United right now that need to leave this football club before anything else. Before anyone, it needs to be, obviously, Garnacho and Sancho and obviously Anthony need to leave before anyone else. My condolences to Newcastle delegates flying back to the Northeast. Big up, Kazi. Absolutely. All that hype. I mean, goodness me, all that hype. He who laughs loudest. Absolutely. On that note, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back in half an hour for Chatterbox, guys. Really appreciate you guys. Benjamin Sesko is a Manchester United player. Just needs to put pen to paper, and then we're done and dusted, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I shall see you a bit later on. Take it easy, guys. Peace.